My day is going well. We got a great tutorial today. Sit back and enjoy it. Thank you, Jay. You are appreciated, more than you know. Did you say strombosis? Is that what you have? Is that something to do with your eye? Can you just say it in plain terms? Because I see it flash across your screen, but you got to give me more context. Just simply tell me what that is. Is it a muscular neurological something, or is it dealing with your eye? Can you give me more? Just tell me what it is. Because I'm not a doctor. I don't know what that term is. I can look it up. You need to send me a message on Instagram about that so I can research that disease with your eye. Okay? Send me a message, Jay, on Instagram about that, and then I can look it up and do my research and find out more about it, and then I can help you. So guys, we're going to do a tutorial how to drive in traffic without anxiety. And this is rush hour in a metro city, okay? Metro Detroit, Metro Houston, Texas, Metro Los Angeles, California. You're tired, you want to go home, you're irritable, but you got to drive safe. So I'm merging out. I'm at about 50 miles an hour. Car let me out. Okay, cars on the expressway don't have to let you merge. But if you come out with good speed and they don't have to change lanes, they'll let you come out. You got to have your mirrors adjusted. A lot of beginners just look in front, and I know you can only see the front, but I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm checking my mirrors. I'm making sure I'm about at 55. I'm trying not to tailgate this truck ahead of me. And I'm looking ahead at that traffic. If I have to slow down real fast, I want to make sure I have speed. Like now, I'm just squeezing my brakes a little bit. I'm not hitting them hard, because if I hit them hard, a car behind me is going to hit me. So you got to watch three things: what's around you, what's in front, and what's behind. This is why driving is so hard, because you have to multitask all the time. Now I'm going to go ahead and change lanes and get behind this truck. I normally don't drive by trucks, but I want to show you this truck could help you get up to speed, be safe, because no one's really going to mess with a truck. You feel me? So the truck driver's about 55 to 60 miles an hour. He or she is driving in the middle lane. Okay, I see the photos, Jay, and when I get home, I'm going to take a look at it. My mom was a nurse, so I kind of have that medical field behind me, interest. I'm no way a doctor, though, but I want to look. Like I said, we've reached out on Instagram just to text you. Okay. So let me get back focused on this truck. The lane to the left, fast lane, I don't think they're going to come over on us because they're really too close together. I don't like that. That's dangerous. I'm behind this truck. I'm moving good. I'm at 60. The truck driver's moving good. I'm good. Okay. The right lane, they're moving fast temporarily, but they're going to have to cut off the truck or get cut off. So I'm in the best lane. I'm driving to educate you. That white truck in the left lane should be getting over because they're holding up cars, making everyone mad. There is a Ford Fusion behind me just tailgating me. I'm already at 60, so I'm not going to go any faster. This truck driver's moving almost 65. They're flying. And there's a traffic backup. Truck driver's on his or her brakes. I'm just going to squeeze my brakes too. And now traffic has smooth outing, and the truck driver had to tap his brake twice, his or her brake. I don't know if it's male or female. I'm at 50 now. I could jump to the left lane and hit it real hard, but it's not really going to do me any good. When I'm finding out, talking about anxiety and driving, the best thing is just smooth, consistent driving. Yes, cars are passing me by left or right. I am going to go live tonight. A lot of people have commented. I talk about driving, 21 to 31, 19 to 29, 29 to 49. And I try to think of driving situations that will help you, like maintenance, not having a coach. Because the older you get, most people think, oh, you already know how to drive, or you already know how to, take care of this, take care of that. We're each at different levels, okay? So just because you're a little bit older, a little bit younger, doesn't necessarily mean that you know what to do or how to do it. And I'm learning this from you, Jay. Okay, we're back at 60 again. The truck driver's moving pretty good. We're almost up to 65. And then there's going to be a traffic slowdown. So I'm off the gas. I've never been a driver to tailgate or go crazy fast in the left lane because life is too precious. And the older you get, you got to think of your kids. You got to think of being there for them. And you want to live as long as you can. I don't want to die in a car accident. I'd rather die in my sleep being happy, having a nice dream. So we're at about 65 again, rolling nice. Car's warming up, fuel's at a half a tank. I'm chilling. And I really think it's having a good driving coach. That's so important. A person who's kind, patient, will be honest with you, but they show you what to do. They tell you what to do, so you know what to do. And then at the end of the drive, I have a checklist. I have a checklist. And that checklist are things that I think you need to work on, things you did well. That's where that Tesla will come in at. If we were driving in a Tesla, we could have video on the left of us, right, in front, and in the back. And then I could kind of coach you up and then send you that video. That would be a great teaching tool. I'm off the gas. We're at about 35 right now. I don't want to be in the right lane because you're going to get cut off. There's a Tesla over there. So in those cameras, a lot of people will cut. I would never cut off a truck. Never. That's death. See, they just cut off the Tesla right there. These cars will sneak in. They don't care. So I'm just trying to keep my space. Oh, this car's got super bright lights. If you learn to drive distracted, you'll be distracted. Like I have this camera mounted in the front windshield, my hands are on the wheel, like I'm focused. So it's 5:20, this is heavy traffic. And I've driven from that downtown Texas, downtown Chicago, downtown Iowa, that deep, deep, deep drive. And you just fill up your gas tank, you get some chill music on, and just let it eat. My speed is pretty nice. We're back up to 65. I like how this truck driver's driving. He or she just slows down enough, and they get back up to 65. So I guess their fuel economy is pretty good. Yep, we're back up to 60 already. So this is pretty good, pretty chill. So this truck driver's almost 70. They're a little fast. The speed limit's 70, but not for trucks. But I feel kind of safe behind the truck, but not tailgating. Those other cars are about 75 to my left. And this truck driver is, but I see a lot of cars cutting off the semi-truck, and I'm not. Ooh, that car broke down. Oh, that's not good. That's a bad spot to break down. Ooh. If you break down, you got to have a plan A, B, and C. Try to get the car over to the right side of the road, if possible. We talked about it in class yesterday. Have your hazards on. The anxiety part is real. So what would give me anxiety here? If it was in the winter time, it is winter. If it was snow and ice, or really wet, because I've seen a car or a truck hit this wall to the left because they go stupid fast, and you see these bumps, that upsets the chassis of the car, and then the tires lift off, and then you kind of, the rear of the car wiggles. But now you're going to see two trucks really pushing, okay? That would give me a little bit of anxiety too. A lot of people have those big mirrors out, big trucks. I'm not anti-truck, I like trucks too, don't get me wrong. This truck driver's driving between 65 and about 70. I'm fine with that. And I'm looking ahead. Looks like traffic's moving pretty good. Jay, if you're still here, I see, I can't reach to it, but I see you sent me something on Instagram, so when I get home, I'll look at it, and you got the correct spelling, so I'll do some research on that. So I see we got 3 people on. I'm at about 70. I feel safe behind this truck. If I had more anxiety, I would probably be in the right lane, but I would get cut off. So I feel pretty safe now. I don't want to be behind this guy with the wood and all that. The ladder could come out on me. This curve is kind of tricky too. If you go too fast, you lose control. If you go too slow, cars are just going to tailgate you and tailgate you. Thank you for the thumbs up. That means a lot. Can we get a few more thumbs up? And I think the biggest thing on the expressway is just find a speed that you're comfortable with and safe. You don't see it, but I'm going to show you what I see. There's like an F-250 behind me. Bright lights on, man, I can't stand this. And some headlights are just bright. Thank you for the thumbs up. I can see some of your messages in there. So we're at about 60 again. 60 seems to be the ideal speed. And around this curve, a lot of traffic backs up. Hey, I got 7 people. Hey guys, how you doing? We're talking about driving in traffic without anxiety. Just staying chilled, staying relaxed. I'm at 65. That's good. If people want to go faster, they can. Like this truck behind me that's really tailgating me. If they want to go faster, they can drive around me. So that would bring some anxiety. What does it for me? It's just driving in the rain sometime and I'm going a little too fast and it feels like my car can hydroplane. So I don't put myself in those dangerous situations. Going 85 or 88 or 90 will just cause you to lose control and crash and have a blowout. There's something about people's. Now this is where the slowdown happens, so I'm going to squeeze my brake now. And if I lose my space cushion, that's what scares me too. One time I was driving a manual and I was downshifting to 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then I almost rendered this car because I was going way too fast. So I was trying to downshift to slow down. And it just, my car would not slow down in time. And I was trying to do everything. So you're going to see this truck pass me on the right. See how bright those lights are. I don't know if this guy's doing this on purpose or what. Some random diesel. Carrying 2 washers. Jay, do you have insurance? That's the first thing. Do you have insurance? Because most ophthalmologists will see you if you have insurance. Because you are under 24, so you should be on your mom's insurance. Does your mother have insurance, Jay? Yes or no? So now we're stuck in this traffic and stop and go. I'm not worried because, yes. Well, Jay, you got to do some phone calls. Okay? You should, most medical places, you should be able to create a profile and get your medical chart. Like, I was able to do that. I went to the doctor yesterday. So my thyroid, I'm on thyroid medication. My thyroid is a little too high. And I'm anemic. My iron is a little too low, so I gotta fix that. Jay, you should be really going to the doctor, once a year. So now we're back up to 40 again. So I feel good. That big truck with the bright lights, man. Thank God. That was really like stressing me out. And I think it's other drivers who are in a crazy hurry. That kind of makes you nervous or brings anxiety too. And when I notice, it's just hard to learn how to drive in this heavy stop and go traffic. But if you notice, I'm trying to be as smooth as possible. I'm just trying to take my time. See how the right lane is just backing up? Don't want to be there. The left lane, this guy or lady hauling this wood, don't want to be behind them. If a car cuts in front of me, that would kind of make me see the pace is picking back up. Back up to 40 again. You can see that truck with the bright headlights on. They got their brights on, man. Bro, get that mess off. It just makes you really irritated, angry that people would drive like that. Yeah, they got their brights on. That means they just don't care and they're selfish. They have 2 refrigerators in the back, and that's enough weight to kind of flip. So I'm just trying to move forward. And they're kind of selfish. You can see how bright that light is to the right. It's just like a big beam. And that literally blinds you on your car. We're on our brakes quite a bit, how to stop and go. So I'm trying not to slam. I have really thick shoes on. I have Timberlands on today. So I'm trying to just lay my foot on the brake, easy. There's an accident going on, so all these cars are going to try to cut over. We have something called a move over law. So these cars, I don't think they're going to cut off the truck. You can see how tight we're getting right now. So God bless, I'm kind of in the correct lane right now. But you can see all the traffic getting tighter and tighter and tighter. And I think having a plan when you drive, if you were driving with me and you have a lot of anxiety, gradual exposure will get you on the freeway, get you off. Gradually expose you to this. And I think those good instructors are patient. They'll walk you through the process. They'll draw it on the board. They'll show you a video. So that's why I think my videos are so helpful. I'm going to have to find out about that. And I know some other, I almost took a job at another driving school. They were going to offer me about $5 to $7 more. But the company I was working for matched me because they were underpaying me. But there's some companies. So Jay, what I'm going to do when I get home, I'm going to call around to a couple of companies, and you're sending me a lot of pictures, so I see it on Insta, but I can't reach for it right now. So the truck driver, he or she's doing their job. They're moving up pretty good. I see some flashing lights up there. It looks like a tow truck. Okay, so we're moving back up to speed. We're almost up to 70 again. But then I'm lifting my foot. The biggest thing, keep your space. Oh. So we'll pick it up again. Then we have to get over. Now these cars, I'm going to be ahead of this orange van. I don't want to get cut off. in the no zones right now. I'm going up real easy. Real slow. And you see how the car's slow? I'm trying to be really smooth on the brake. A lot of beginners go way too fast, and I've had them go off the road to the right. We're not. We're in the inside left turn lane. We turn by the double yellow. A lot of drivers with anxiety just go in the wrong lane. And we're turning real easy. All right. And I'm going to lift my foot. A lot of these cars just shoot this gap and make a left turn. And for other things I could tell you guys, just be real smooth, be real easy. Take your time. Then I'm going to squeeze my brakes. I'm going to get in just before this street. I don't want to ride down the middle of this left turn lane. You'll get a ticket. And I'm really waiting for it to be clear. I'm not one to just shoot a gap because I've had a transmission blow up and break, and I almost got hit. Okay, here's my gap. I turn. That was okay. And now we're in a subdivision, so it's dark. So now there are other dangers. Little kids playing. But just because it's dark here, I don't think it's dangerous. Pause, look. Then I'm going to squeeze my brakes. Turning real easy. A lot of these cars don't stop. They'll just come right out on you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go live about 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, and then we can talk and have a good conversation. So I will see all of you then, okay? Bye.